I'm full of crap. And I don't mean in the way that the trolls and the haters have been implying. I mean, literally, I am full of crap because one of the new medications, whether it's the new immunotherapy treatment or the pills that I take with that or all the other pills that my rehab team prescribed to me, one of those is causing me to be constipated. And as a result of that, I am, for the time being, full of shit. And if you've ever been constipated before, it sucks. And, it's not well, it's just like, you have a little hard time going to the bathroom and then it passes and everything is fine kind of constipation. It's more you go multiple days without pooping or barely being able to poop anything, and whatever you are able to get out just hurts so much to get out that you eventually give up, and then you're stuck in this situation of, hey, my body actually feels like it can tolerate food, which is great, but I can't eat because I feel like I need to poop 24/7. Because I do. Because I'm full of shit. And it's just not a fun feeling. And I don't know which one of the medications is causing this. I started taking laxative, a couple of days ago, and that's the problem. It just kind of takes a little while to kick in and start taking effect. So hopefully, as I continue taking it regularly, things will slowly go back to normal. But for now, it just really sucks. Not a fun sensation. Speaking of shitty things, the theme of today's video was supposed to be good news. Because after, I don't know, weeks at this point, I've kind of lost track of how long it's been, but anyway, it's been a while since I've had issues with GoFundMe and trying to resolve everything and fix everything and transfer the fundraiser from my friend over to me because she doesn't want to deal with the trolls and the haters and everything. And it's just every step of that process has been complicated and frustrating, and there's been delays. And finally, I received an email saying, hey, everything's in order, campaign is live, you can start receiving donations again, everything is great. So I'm like, cool, let me just go sign into the account, verify that everything is fine, just see if there's anything else that I need to do before finally announcing it. And while going through that process, I realized that, once again, they made a mistake. Because the issue with transferring the fundraiser from my friend over to me is because I'm already the recipient of the funds that get donated. And because of that, we couldn't add the profile who created it or who's in charge of the fundraiser cannot have the same email as the recipient for some reason. So, she dealt with support, trying to figure out everything, and it took forever, and it was very frustrating. And finally, everything was sorted out, and then I got the email, everything is good, and I thought everything was good, but turns out that the workaround that they did in order to be able to transfer the fundraiser over to me, even though the email for the person who's in charge of the fundraiser, which is now, should now be me, but at this point it's still all very confusing because, I don't know, this process is very complicated for some reason. So anyway, all that to say that, there are workarounds so that I can both be the person who's, running the fundraiser and the person who's the beneficiary of that fundraiser. What they did, instead of transferring the fundraiser over to me, they went in her profile and changed the phone number and the email address to match my phone number and my email address, which seemed like a logical idea until I signed into the account and I'm like, wait, her name is associated to the account, not mine. It's my email, it's my phone number, but it's her name. And then, I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe it was through this complicated process. They changed it for some reason. Let me just change it back. So I change it back. And then I'm like, okay, in order to receive the payments, I need to connect my Stripe account and then connect a bank account with that so I can receive the funds. So I start going through that process. And then I go to the Stripe website and they're like, hey, sorry, the age on the account and the age on your Stripe account do not match. And then I look at the name and it's my friend's name, not my name, which is when I kind of realized, oh crap, they didn't switch the fundraiser from her account to mine. They switched the phone number and the email in her account to mine. So it's like when I'm signing in, I'm basically accessing her account, which explained because I tried to sign in using my password and it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just sign in using Google. And then that sends a text message to my phone just confirming my identity. And with that system, I was able to sign in. And that explains it. It's like, okay, it's technically her account that I'm accessing. But because they switched the email and the phone number to her account to mine, by signing in with Google and using my phone number that's associated with the account, I'm able to sign in and access to it. But it's not my account. So once again, we're gonna have to go back to support, explain the situation, try to get them to fix it. And it's just like this never ending nightmare of like, all we wanna do is just transfer it over to me so she doesn't have to be involved. And that's it. That's it. That's all we need to do. Like we already I already like handled everything else of like, hey, what proof do you need to show you that, the people who are reporting me are just trolls. They're haters who are attacking me. Like, okay, here's a letter from my doctor. Whatever other proof you need, let me know. I'll provide that. I'll explain the situation. Whatever you need, just let me know so we can resolve this. And, that's what I did. I sent them whatever they needed. And they were like, okay, cool, everything's good, everything's fine. And it seemed like it was fine. And then I found out, oh, well, turns out they didn't really switch it over to my account. They just kind of switched the, the information in her account. So it becomes kind of like my account, but it's not. The one time I don't have my my water bottle while recording a video. That'll teach me. Well, that was not fun. Anyway, that's taken care of. So yeah, it's pretty much been the update. I'm full of shit and the issues with GoFundMe still have not been resolved. So keep trying to work on that. Eventually get it figured out. Hopefully eventually stop coughing too, that would be nice. Oh yeah, another quick little update before I finish the video. I just caught a call yesterday for an MRI for my brain. So basically going back to the same hospital from a couple weeks ago where I went for nothing. But this time, in theory, I'm going for something. So anyway, we'll see. I still don't have the follow-up appointment scheduled with my neurosurgeon to get the results. I'm assuming they're going to call me in the next couple of days to schedule that. Also, this morning, wow, that coughing really got me out of breath. Whew. Yeah, I kind of lost track of what I was saying there. Yeah, so the hospital also called me this morning to schedule an appointment with a trying to remember what the term is. I know it in French. I just blanked in English for some reason. Is it pneumologist? Basically, someone who's an expert in the lungs. I think it's pneumologist. Anyway, so the scheduled an appointment with the doctor. I'm going to see him in a couple weeks. So that's definitely good. That way I have an expert in lungs who can follow me. And that's just going to be like another, member of the team, something that's going to be good to try to maximize things because with the new well, goddamn, I guess it's a coughing morning. You know what? I think I'll just end the video here. It'll be easier that way. Anyway, as you can see, going through some stuff. Always going through some stuff. Part of life, coughing, all that stuff. Since things haven't been officially resolved with GoFundMe and it's still a never-ending struggle, I won't bother mentioning how you can donate, whatever. Like, let's just kind of pause that for now. And I don't know, I forget how I usually close his videos off. I'm just too distracted by the coffee. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the community. Love you all very much, and hopefully I won't miss the button because I know that if I do, I'll start coughing again.